Hey you. That's right, you. On the other side of this screen. Welcome to another Mail Day video. This is Zhan from Wrestling with Cards. You guys apparently like to see what I'm buying. I would say what I'm selling, but if you want to do that, links below in the eBay store. You can see all the things I'm selling. Today we've got a bunch of random stuff. I hope you guys enjoy this. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you for stopping by. And it would be greatly appreciated if you would hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and share this with wrestling fans, sports card collectors, families, friends, your great grandma who used to love cheering on Hulk Hogan when you were a kid.
He wants to punch out a defenseless fan. Well, I tell you, for every person...
Share it with them. You never know who's going to dig these videos. Also, more links in the show notes to some ways you can help support the content. Check out the podcasts that I'm doing. Wrestling with Cards, which is a separate podcast from these videos, as well as the Worlds Collide podcast, myself and Tony Vella. We talk all things wrestling cards. We butt heads sometimes. Sometimes we're in total agreement. Very entertaining show. There's also links to all my social platforms below, as well as links to ways you can help support the show monetarily for the costs that go into the equipment and all of the things that go into making a YouTube channel, as well as making podcasts. Links to the eBay store, links to Patreon, links to buying me a coffee. I'm actually out of coffee right now at this very moment, so I could use that if you could send me that. But let's jump into the mail. All right, we're kicking this one off with some Dennis Rodman, the Worm. These are some old school Panini stickers. I believe they were 1990, 91. So I needed one of these for my PC, and then I found this lot of 10 that averaged about, I think it was $2 a piece or so. So I figured I would keep one in the PC and I could flip these others to recoup the cost, because I don't see a lot of these on eBay. They're not, I would say, super rare, but you just don't see them floating around like you see a lot of the base cards. So happy to add those. Oh, you want more Dennis Rodman? Well, Collecting with Caleb on Twitter is happy to help me out with that. We've made several trades now at this point, and let's see what he sent me this time. Several Rodman base cards. Who doesn't love Rodman Prism? You guys know how I feel about these metal cards. They are just awesome. I don't care who's in the card. Metal Universe and any of the Fleer metal products are great. We got this Fortnite card, Hollow. Very cool. And then he hooked me up with some Bills cards. We got Josh Allen, Gabriel Davis, Jake Fromm. Yeah, I know. He's like a fourth string quarterback right now at the time of recording. And I still want the cards because I'm hoarding all the Buffalo Bills stuff on the cheap. And then we've got some bigger Josh Allen stuff down here, like mid-range rookies, stuff like that. We've got a Machamp, because you know I'm PC and Machamp. And, of course, Shaq, the other PC. So, Caleb, thanks again for easy trade. Always easy to deal with him. And hooking me up with these great cards for the PC. We're keeping things going. How can you not want this card? This was shown off in my social media, which, by the way, if you haven't followed me, check the links in the show notes for links to all the social platforms that I'm on. But I shared this, like, how can you not want this? You've got a piece of the Rock shirt and a piece of Mankind shirt from when they were the Rock and Sock Connection. You can see the Mankind shirt has some smudges on it, so you know it was used. It's not numbered, but these Fleer relic cards are just so good. And if you look, see the crease in there? I think I paid like $20 for this card. Cards like this that have ring-used memorabilia or autograph cards, in my opinion, conditions don't really matter that much, because cards like this are just, you're not going to find more. It's not a base card, you know what I mean? So I don't care what conditions are on stuff like this. We've got some Roman Reigns, and this isn't a shiny refractor, but it is it's a sticker auto, but out of 10. So a gold Roman Reigns 2015 Topps out of 10. Happy to have that. I also spoke about this on my social media too. If you guys remember this image, this was him walking out. It was a combination of Hall of Fame, WrestleMania, and then Raw on the final night. And this would be one of the final images that we would see of the Ultimate Warrior before his passing. So I know this isn't a classic Warrior that a lot of people look at, but this one specifically really hits home and just takes me back to that final night that we saw the Warrior. Not to mention it's a gold out of 50. This one's going to be in the PC for a long time, if not forever. These were sent with this next card, so just kind of some nice throw-ins. And honestly, Chrome and Finest did some of the best WWE products, in my opinion, in 2020. Once again, gold refractor, Roman Reigns out of 50. You can't go wrong with this one. Pretty good image. I just love the design of these cards, the red and the blue and the gold. Numbered to 50. You can't lose with these. So we've got a couple additional random items that I had to switch camera angles for. This is the 1995-96 Fleer Basketball Salute to Trading Card Stores. Story behind this one, my mom just found this in storage or something, and I remember having these as a kid. I picked up like 6 of them at the LCS, and it's just an uncut sheet that you could only get at the LCS. So I would probably have this framed and put it up on my wall eventually, but having a childhood item rediscovered that was actually yours, having these NBA greats that I looked up to when basketball was huge in the mid-90s, having that on a card sheet, even though a lot of these guys aren't as cardboard relevant anymore, it's still awesome. And then having this as a throwback to the LCS, where you could only get certain products, just nostalgia. That's what drives most of this hobby, nostalgia. And speaking of nostalgia, it doesn't get more nostalgic than WWF Lunch Bags. We've got the Hulkster, we've got the Warrior, we've got the Boss Man, we've got the Snake. Some of the top characters and names in professional wrestling history, specifically for the WWF in the early 90s. I picked these up for just like a couple bucks a piece at a flea market, saw them hanging on the wall, hidden behind a bunch of other stuff. Had to have them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. I'm considering framing these in a bigger frame, putting them on a wall too. I think that would look really cool. I've also considered flipping them because I just don't have a lot of room to put a lot of things. I mean, I can hang things on the wall, but other than that, like if it's not trading cards or something that's smaller that can sit on a shelf, it's really hard for me to keep, and that could be just like a mental thing. I don't know, but what do you guys think? Should I frame these? Should I sell them? Do you have some of these lunch bags? Did you actually used to carry some of your lunches to school in these lunch bags? Let me know in the comments what you think of these bags. Thanks for checking out the video. Hope you guys enjoy these mail day videos or all the videos on my channel. If this video did bring you some value today, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. Share this with everybody, including that grandma that likes cheering on Hulk Hogan back in the 80s. And until next time, click the videos on the screen for more great wrestling card content. We'll see you there, pal.